I'm here with Phil Dames, COO of Ramius. Thanks for joining me, Phil.
Great to be here.
You launched Sixent in public beta this week.
That's right.
And I've had a chance to be on it, and it's a pretty intriguing site. Can you tell me a bit about Sixent and who it's aimed at and what it's designed to do?
Great. Well, Sixent.com is a new social networking platform that we at Ramius have deployed. It's a twist on social networking in the sense that we really wanted to create a system, a social network where people could share their life the way they want to and connect with people in a really meaningful way. One of the things that we wanted to achieve was to provide for users in a social network a lot of control around how they connect with people, which ultimately translates to how they disclose their own information and how they disclose content to people. But do that still in an interesting and kind of a fun environment, in a really kind of clean UI and a great experience. Ultimately, our heritage is in online collaboration, and so we want to bring forward all of the great utility of our Community Zero platform and the concepts around collaboration and the content management experience there, and still provide that in a social networking context so that people enjoy this experience and really adopt it, come a lot, and really solve some of the general adoption issues that people would have in collaborative frameworks, and then provide that context in a social networking side.
And when I signed on, one of the first things that hit me was that I was being asked right away to create 3 profiles, personal, professional, and public profile. Tell me a bit about your thinking behind that.
Very much. I think we're trying to emulate exactly how people want to present their own kind of personas online. We clearly all operate a personal and professional side, and now that the social media and the web is there, we all are getting more familiar with having a public side, be it one's Twitter feed and other kinds of services. So we wanted to provide you adequate ability to kind of segment exactly what you would say about yourself and show that, but do so in a really easy to use way. So we provide a way for you to look at these 3 profiles, really just drag and drop elements of your name, your contact information, lists of other sites you use, compare that, and then quickly publish those out to the web. What's nice is that the people you connect with never know how many profiles you have. By simply categorizing them, say as a business partner or coworker or friend, they are automatically kind of directed to those profiles, and little do they know that you might have 8 or 9 other personas. It depends how far you want to take it. But for most users, a personal, a professional, and a public profile is absolutely satisfactory and provides a degree of control that was unprecedented.
So you give me complete control over what I share about myself and to whom. That sounds like the perfect solution for a lot of corporate environments or enterprise environments. Is that who the market is, who you're aimed at?
It's actually going to be a very kind of unique offering. We are taking it to the consumer market. We think there's a lot of appetite for this kind of application. But with our heritage in enterprise collaborative software, we are taking it to a corporate market in the fall, and we think there's a lot of need for this. The idea of categorizing your contacts and having multiple profiles plays well in terms of people's dual roles of interacting with their colleagues and partners, as well as dealing with partners and customers that go outside the firewall. And really, people don't want to join multiple social networks in this capacity. So if they can have a single dashboard and identity and yet achieve these things in a controlled way, we think we've got a success on our hands.
Okay, so in a way the public beta feeds into the ultimate enterprise success as well. If an enterprise can have some assurance that the people they want to reach may already be on that network or using that network outside of the firewall, that makes it pretty attractive for them to go onto it.
Absolutely. I think certainly organizations need to have a kind of a quarantined or controlled area, but this is an environment in which you're trying to provide a utility to your users so that different kinds of interactions can take place that weren't previously possible. If they can connect that back to a public network, a growing network, it can provide both greater utility for the organization in terms of reach into a deeper aspect of perhaps the social graph of their own customers and partners, but it can also work on the reverse, where users are able to now interact on a personal level in a kind of a sister network, and therefore be getting more utility from it, and therefore coming back on a more regular basis and really solving again the key adoption issue of getting people to be on your network and be productive people there.
Sixent.com.
That's right.
I look forward to using it and seeing how other people use it. Thanks very much, Phil.
Great, thank you.